It's another day, another Tesla video. I'm not currently in my Tesla. It's at dynamic tint. We're doing a full change to it. We'll reveal that soon. But we're headed to see a Tesla Model 3, which has retrofitted a Yoke steering wheel from the Model S Plaid. We're gonna talk about the install process, where the guy got it, all that type of stuff. So I'm really excited to see this and take it for a drive to see how it feels in a Model 3. Also, right out of the gates, this video is sponsored by Optiwatt. I just recently installed Optiwatt into my phone, and what pushed me over the edge is I saw a lot of my friends actually use Optiwatt to track their spending with their Tesla. And right now, if you use the code at the bottom of your screen or in the description, Optiwatt is gonna send you $5 and a thank you card for using the Gjeebs referral code. So you get $5. You're able to track your spending on your Tesla. You're able to set up your charge times so your car is charging at the cheapest times possible to help reduce your cost of ownership with your Tesla. So not only that, the coolest feature that this app has, there's plenty of features, but what stuck out to me is it has a preconditioning feature, meaning you're able to precondition your battery to offset the side effects of when your battery's really cold, which is reduced performance, reduced range, etc. So it has the feature that the car does not even come with. So it gives your car more functionality, and you get $5 for signing up and using the app, and it's 100% free. You type in your address, you put in your power company that you use, and you put in your car's VIN, and you're set. And you get $5 for doing that, and you can track all this stuff and then precondition your battery. So download the app, it's amazing. And also, if you have any questions, if you're currently a user of the app, leave any questions or recommendations down in the comments below, because one of their lead engineers is going to be responding to them and take into consideration what you guys like or don't like about the app. So that's all I'll say. Optiwatt sponsored the video. I'm happy to be partnered with them. Now let's get to this Yoke steering wheel Model 3. I'm always so sadly impressed by how well the air conditioning works in my M2. It's freezing cold in here. It's freezing. I should have a jacket for this car. Like my Model Y, I think the coolest air it blows out is like 85. Like I can never get that thing cold. I mean, I'm freezing. I'm probably blue on camera right now. And I know I'm in Phoenix in an extreme condition, but why do all the other cars work? Let me know in the comments. You guys wonder why I put a roof wrap on it. All right, so we've made it to our location, undisclosed location south of the Canadian border. We're gonna be in, here it is. Let's just get right into it. There it is, the Yoke steering wheel in a 2020 Standard Range Plus Model 3. So, Matt here invited me over. Thank you, I appreciate it. And I already forget everyone's name.
Andrew.
Matt, Andrew, Nicholas. So he's invited me over, and we're gonna talk about the install process, where they got that, and also some other features on the car, like these performance 20-inch wheels. So, Matt, I guess if you wanna start, where did you get this thing?
I got the steering wheel from AliExpress.
Okay.
I saw YouTube on steering wheel replacements.
Okay.
And most of the ones I saw I didn't like. They look like hack jobs. And I saw this one, and so I ordered it. It took a couple weeks to get it. I really like it, actually.
Yeah. And did your car, does it have like the heated feater?
No.
Okay, so it does, okay. And is there a way to get like the heated steering wheel feature on a Yoke?
Yes.
No? There is.
When I ordered it, there was an option to order it with or without the heat.
Oh, cool. Okay, so you can still have your functionality, but with the different, visuals of this new wheel. Okay, so then the next question is the install process.
It was pretty easy.
Oh, really? Okay.
There's some holes in the back to release the airbag. Once that's out, there's a single bolt in the middle you undo, and then it just comes off.
Oh, nice.
And then you just, there's the carrier for the airbag that holds it, that has the horn switch in it.
Okay.
That has to come off the stock wheel and put in this one, and then you just put it back together. It's pretty easy. There's a lot of YouTube videos out there. That's how I.
And then do you have to like disconnect the car battery so the airbag doesn't go off? Or
some of them said you did, some of them said you didn't. I did.
Okay.
I disconnected the 12-volt battery in the front, and then there's a plug under the back seat for the high voltage battery.
Okay, got it.
So, and plus it keeps it from getting errors and stuff.
Yeah, nice. Well, yeah, it looks amazing. So I appreciate you letting me know about this so I can come over and see it and share it with everyone. I also really like these floor mats. What are these? Lloyd mats.
Lloyd, yeah.
Yeah, that's
Lloyd Berber, yeah.
Yeah, they look really good.
I have them in all my cars.
Nice. Yeah, so those look good. 20-inch performance wheels. And is this the Tesla roof rack here?
It's actually an aftermarket copy of it, but
I like it.
It's basically the same.
I mean, it has like an OEM look to it.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's basically the same.
Yeah, so that looks really good as well.
Yeah.
All right, well, we've done the walkthrough of it. Let's take this thing for a drive. All right. I've always liked on how the black interior, this is Alcantara. I always loved how that looked. Okay. Yeah, I've driven the Plaid.
Okay. So
This feels slightly different though. All right, I'm in drive. I'm acting like I've never driven one of these before. I gotta say, like right off the bat, it feels like even more of a go-kart.
Yes.
I mean, this is...
It's your view out the front. It's weird because
yeah. Sorry, I'm changing your seat. I mean, it doesn't feel like I'm driving on a real road right now.
Right. Yeah. It doesn't feel like you're driving a car.
No, not at all. Oh wow, that is different.
Yeah. Depending on how you drive, if you don't use this top of the wheel normally very much.
Yeah.
Which I don't apparently.
Yeah.
It felt natural, but.
Yeah, I'm with you. I'm generally right here. I might go here on a normal wheel.
Sometimes up here, yeah.
But it really opens up, like sometimes the steering wheel will block the miles per hour.
Right.
So it opens that all up.
And the vent.
Yes.
There.
Yeah, yes, that's a great point. Because I can never get the vents to hit me perfectly in the car. I'm always kind of fighting the angle.
Right.
So that opens up the air coming right on your face. Wow, I never even thought of that benefit.
And most of my driving, I have it in autopilot, and I have my hand flat on the bottom.
Yeah.
And
yeah, that's how I do it. So that's a good point.
when the steering wheel's curved, it's an awkward angle, but when it's flat on the bottom, it's more comfortable.
It is more. You can rest your hands on your knees and just hold it here.
Yeah.
Yeah, I really like this. Is this the Tesla part? I mean, it looks like a Tesla materials and everything.
I don't know.
Huh.
I mean, obviously,
it's not sold by Tesla.
No,
but
it should be.
The materials are identical to Tesla.
Yeah.
I mean, there's nothing I would not think that this isn't a Tesla OEM part. Turning feels a little weird, I'll say that. But it's not like it's bad, it's just different.
It's different, yeah.
Yeah, and you just like anything else, you'd get used to it.
It's funny, because I get in one of my other cars after driving this for a few days, and this round wheel seems weird.
Yeah,
it seems like an old-fashioned car or something.
Yeah, this is very cool. It just makes it feel more futuristic, more simplistic too, or minimalist.
Which is kind of the whole point of the car.
Right.
It's a change in habit.
Okay.
You know?
Yeah, I know. When I drove the Plaid briefly, when I parked it, I backed it into a spot. I noticed it was easier to grab this and then just maneuver the wheel.
Right.
So I did like that. I could see that being a benefit. It's like anything, it just takes some getting used to, but it's not like a bad upgrade. It's not like, it really shouldn't be a controversial thing, because you're going to get used to it, and it opens all this visibility up.
I'm just surprised how polarizing it is to my friends and stuff. They see it, and some people are like, oh, that's so cool, and some are like, oh my god, I could never, that's horrible. You know, so
yeah,
it's like a love it, hate it thing.
Yeah.
Everyone that I know that has driven it has said, I like this.
It almost makes the steering more accurate or something. I mean,
it's got a heavier on center because it's heavy on the bottom.
Yeah. Okay.
But yeah, it does feel, I don't know, more centered or more direct.
Yeah. Like if you were into taking your Tesla to the canyons or going to the track, I think this would be a benefit. I think you can be a little more accurate with it.
Yeah, well, and the forward position is much more obvious.
How much did it cost? I don't think I asked you that.
Shipping and everything, I think, was just under $600.
Okay, that's not.
No, it wasn't.
That's not ridiculous. Yeah. I mean, there's a steering wheel for my M2 I was looking to get. It's $900, and that's without install. So, yeah, that's a very reasonable price. This is a really tastefully done upgrade. I love OEM Plus upgrades like this. It looks like it came with the car. That's what I really enjoy. So this is right up my alley. Yeah, I see what you mean. I like that. I feel more accurate when I'm going at slower speeds. So you guys may have noticed there's a smart car here. Fully electric. I've never driven this. We're gonna get a quick walkthrough on, we're gonna get the lowdown on this thing.
Right.
So what do we have here?
It is a 2014, 2015 model year.
Okay.
So when Tesla was in its infancy stage of getting Daimler approved, Daimler was saying, okay, great, we can do this. We need you to put this in an electric powertrain in this car. Just as kind of like, honestly, a joke in it.
Right, yeah.
So what they did was they put an electric battery pack right in here, an electric or Tesla powertrain unit. I've seen this car up in the air.
Yeah.
And 100% all
Tesla. Wow.
This is basically a mini poor man Tesla.
You could drive this through your house. Let's go get in. I actually like the wheels on it.
It's fantastic.
Some nice concave wheels.
It's fantastic.
There he goes. All right, well, let's get in this thing and go. So in we go. Now, Teslas are extremely safe. I feel like this is not extremely safe.
You'd be wrong.
Oh, really?
With eggshell technology, back then when this was coming out,
Yeah.
this whole shell alone is supposed to be acting like kind of a compression suspension.
Okay.
So when you collide with something, this thing is supposed to revert you back.
No, I actually really like how this thing sits. The height of the car, like you have very good visibility.
Exactly.
All right, so I'm in drive. Is it a power seat?
No, it's right up way right. And normally this car is a 3-cylinder engine with a single clutch transmission. It very feels like a manual transmission when you're driving.
Huh.
So you're driving and it goes.
Wow. Yeah, because originally this car was not an EV, right?
No.
Just to get just a small, efficient gas powered city cruiser.
Correct.
Okay. Am I good to floor it?
Yes, absolutely. Let her rip.
Just has that nice linear EV pickup.
Yep.
Well, the front lifts up too when you floor it.
Yes.
It's like a little monster truck. So I didn't expect to have all of this content for you guys. You guys are just in EV heaven today. It makes up for my, you know, I've made some videos on ICE cars. Again, I apologize, I just like them. But yeah, this is really cool. I really like how this sits. Nice and open.
Trim level wise, a lot of these EV smart cars never came with leather seats or heated seats or leather wrap steering.
And that has all, this has all that.
This is all from the factory.
Wow. It's feels like a Mercedes leather too.
Like the MD-10s. Yep. Typically the range can last about 50 miles.
Okay.
And my commute to North Scottsdale when I was driving there for a month was about that.
Okay.
I would commute around, and freeway driving has its interesting moments. Driving past large SUVs because it's a tiny car versus 3-ton vehicle driving past.
Yes.
But without a doubt, it can be a car you can corner with.
Yeah. It's funny, like you look at these cars on the road and you're like, man, that thing is goofy. Like, how can someone drive that? But then you drive them and it's immediately clear. It's a great city car. It's fully electric and there's space in the car. Like, we're both 6 feet tall about, and I have plenty of space in here. I've got, I mean, you could literally only put groceries in it, or a suitcase or something.
Or IKEA furniture, or literally what Matt has done with this car.
Yeah.
Carried IKEA furniture in this car.
And I've always said, like, with EVs, I never feel guilty driving it. Like, if I'm in my M2, it's like, and you're idling, and you're just like, there's pollution coming out and all that stuff. And I'm not like a huge, like, save the planet person, but if I could, I'd rather just, I don't know, just be in an electric vehicle if I'm doing spirited driving in the canyons. You know, yeah, I want to take my M2, but I might do that once a month.
Right.
Other than that, I can be totally happy in an electric vehicle because of the speed and comfort, daily usability.
We're getting out of that ICE competitive enthusiast group, and now we're kind of diving into the sport dynamics of electric cars.
Yes. Yeah, and I think the enthusiast electric cars are coming, but they have to sell the mainstream cars first to be able to fund that. Otherwise, it'll never happen. But it is coming.
100%.
So yeah, I walk away impressed. I mean, it's like driving around in a little monster truck here. It actually sits up fairly high. Plenty of space for 2 occupants. Little armrest here. Yeah, thank you for letting me drive that. That was interesting. It's always a learning process with these things.
Glad you're open to drive it.
Yeah.
A lot of people are timid on going into a smaller car with our society.
Yeah.
And what did you have? Did you have some fun driving it?
I had a lot of fun. That's like right now I have a Mazda Miata as a press car.
Nice.
6-speed manual, never driven one. I can't stop driving it.
Oh.
Doesn't have a lot of power, but it's engaging, and that's, I don't know, I recommend you guys like try things like this. If you somehow get access to it or have a friend that has a different car like this, try them, because these aren't even that expensive right now, are they? Yeah.
No.
And if you want a little city cruiser or something, gas prices are expensive. This would be a cool option. Look at these rear vents.
Everything has a purpose on it.
Yeah, no, that's a really cool vehicle. Well, folks, I hope you enjoyed that video. It was really fun to go over there and see all the different cars that they had. And I actually drove an older Mercedes, a 1981 Mercedes, but it didn't feel that it quite fit in the video, so I just kind of left that out. But please like the video if you're still with me. I'd appreciate it. And I'm trying to get to 50,000 subscribers before my birthday at the end of October. Please subscribe. Please like the video. And Sunday's video is a very special one, so make sure you have notifications on for that. It's the fastest Model Y in the world. I hope you enjoy.